When nothing else works, try this. Charles Schwab had a mill manager whose people weren't producing their quota of work. How is it, Schwab asked him, that a manager as capable as you can't make this mill turn out what it should? I don't know. The manager replied, I've coaxed the men, I've pushed them, I've sworn and cursed. I've treated them with temptations and being fired, but nothing works. They just won't produce. This conversation took place at the end of the day, just before the night shift came on. The swab asked the manager for a piece of chalk, then turning to the nearest man, asked it, how many hits did your shift make today? 6. Without another word, Schwab chalked a big figure 6 on the floor and walked away. When the night shift came in, they saw the 6 and asked what it meant. The big boss was in here today, the day people said. He asked us how many hits we made, and we told him 6. He chalked it down on the floor. The next morning, Schwab walked it through the mill again. The night shift had rubbed it out 6 and replaced it with a big 7. When the day shift reported for work the next morning, they saw a big 7 chalked on the floor, so the night shift thought they were better than the day shift, did they? Well, they would show the night shift a thing or two. The crew pitched in with enthusiasm, and when they quit that night, they left behind them an enormous swaggering 10. Things were stepping up. Certainly this mill, which had been lagging way behind in productions, was turning out more work than any other mills in the planet. The principle? Let Charles Schwab say it in his own words. The way to get things done, said Schwab, is to stimulate competition. I do not mean in a solid, money-getting way, but in the desire to excel. The desire to excel, the challenge, throwing down the gauntlet, an infallible way of appealing to people of spirit. Frederick Herzberg, one of the great behavioral scientists, concurred. He studied in depth the work attitude of the thousands of people, ranging from factory workers to senior executives. What would you think he found to be the most motivating factor? The one factor of the jobs that was the most stimulating? Money? Good working condition? Fringing benefits? No, not any of those. The one major factor that motivated people was the work itself. If the work was exciting and interesting, the worker looked forward to doing it and was motivated to do a good job. That is what every successful people loves. The game, the chance for self-expression, the chance to prove his or her worth, to excel, to win. That is what makes foot race and hog calling and pie eating contest. The desire to excel, the desire for a feeling of importance. Principle 12. Throw down a challenge.